welcome to this week's BNz World Report. I'm your host, Angela Ray, where we will discuss global topics and events from around the world. Our first story comes to us from naturalnews.com, where the website asks the question, will real healthcare reform ever come to America? Of course, we know that healthcare reform is the hot button topic of today, and the website poses many questions about the subject. For more information about this particular story, make sure that you visit the website Natural News, and you can pick this up on the News to Know section of brandnews.com. Our next story comes to us from WRAL.com. It's official. Durham, North Carolina is the first city in that state to receive the H1N1 virus. So, do you want to know where that vaccine is located? Well, the vaccine is located in Duke Urgent Care, which is at 5716 Fayetteville Road. They started administering the H1N1 influenza nasal spray on last week, according to a Duke University Health System spokeswoman. Now, the state of North Carolina ordered 52,000 doses of the flu mist last week, and the first shipments were slated to be delivered to state health agencies across the state throughout the week. Now, who should actually get this mist? Well, according to the website, it's listed for people who are healthy between the ages of 2 and 49. Healthy individuals between the ages of 2 and 49. But for more information on this story, again, WRAL.com. And of course, if you have any questions about whether or not you need this particular virus vaccination, you probably want to talk to your health care provider. Our next story comes to us from the News to Know section of Brand News by way of the news.bbc.co.uk. Well, the U.S., being the United States, is slated to loosen its grip on the internet. So what exactly does that mean? Well, they're expected to relax control over how the internet is run when it signs an accord with the net regulator ICANN last week. What does ICANN stand for? Well, ICANN is the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. Don't say that too many times fast. So earlier this year, the EU called on the United States to relinquish its control over ICANN's policies and activities. ICANN came into inception in 1998, and it's a nonprofit organization actually set up by the U.S. government. Our next story comes to us from CNN.com. The U.S. is broke. Newsflash for everybody. Time for a new tax. Well, many of you know that President Obama has been steadfast in his pledge that he would not raise taxes for those making less than $250,000. However, that does not mean that high-income households will be the only one who might experience higher taxes. What exactly does this mean? Well, an increasing number of influential Democrats and fiscal policy experts have signaled to lawmakers that they'll have to get a handle on the deficit. So what they're proposing is a value-added tax, or VAT. I think I would refer to as VAT. So what exactly is the VAT? Well, that's a tax on consumption, similar to a national sales tax, but it's not just to be paid at the cash register. The VAT would be levied on all aspects of production. So every aspect of production of a product or a service will be taxed. And of course, it will also be levied on the end, which is for the consumer. All right, Jay, so what do you think about this VAT tax, VAT? Gotta get the money back somehow. Well, according to the CNN story, that tax will not happen anytime soon while the economy is expected to recover, but we might see some new taxes after all. All right, finally, our last story this week comes from allhiphop.com. Remembering Mr. Magic, hip-hop loses its Frankie Crocker. Mr. Magic, who was probably best known to have the first hip-hop radio show on a major station, passed away. He was 55 years old. Now, Magic was important in two areas of hip hop. He was the connection to the pioneering days, also known as True School. You know anything about that, Jay?
No, sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I think that was before my time as well. Now, Magic was the guy who brought us all Flash, Melly Mel, The Crash Crew, Sugar Hill, Busy Bee. Yeah, I think that was before my time too. And you can get more on this story again at allhiphop.com. And speaking of hip hop, yes, it has been 20 years since the world first saw House Party, and right now the 20th anniversary of the movie House Party is being celebrated. And so the duo, the rap duo that was the star of those films, House Party 1, 2, and 3, Mr. Kid and Play, they will start a national tour commemorating that anniversary. The tour will get kicked off this weekend as they tape the BET Hip Hop Awards, which will air on BET on October 27th. So I think that we can look forward to seeing them on many, many more appearances. Again, that's the 20th anniversary of the movie House Party. Now, where were you, Jay, when that movie came out? Really? Yeah, I wasn't born yet. All right, so anyway, that's it for this week's edition of the BNz World Report. For more news that you can use 24 hours a day, please be sure to visit our website at brandnews.com. Make it a great week.
Okay, so you weren't born yet? So that
No.
You would be younger than me.
Jay, you didn't know how young I really was?